We are here to announce the graduation and celebrate the graduation of our 7th cohort of PeoriaCorps. My name is Amelia Olrogi, and I'm the program director for PeoriaCorps. And this is my first cohort to graduate as program director. And so this is I'm very excited to see this happen and to see these individuals graduate. We've had a lot of fun the last 6 months. It's been a learning experience for all of us. And this program, PeoriaCorps, has been around since 2017. And this is our 7th cohort to graduate. So it maintained itself through the pandemic, and we got real creative. And we had a few hiccups along the way, but I think everybody in this room is glad to see PeoriaCorps and has seen the growth in this program. And we continue to move forward and make strides and adjust the program to make sure that it offers value to both the city of Peoria, its constituents, and to our members. We are an AmeriCorps program, and for people who are not familiar with AmeriCorps, AmeriCorps was created by bipartisan legislation to encourage the everyday person to be able to serve their community. It's considered national service. And so we recognize that a lot of times the barrier to people being able to serve their community is the fact that those experiences are not paid. And not everybody can afford to spend, time working in a role where they're not going to be compensated for it. But we wanted to make sure that everyone had that experience, because anybody that's done any community service work knows how rewarding it is. And that a lot of times what you offer to the community is a lot less than what you get back from that experience. And it was also created to help us respond to disasters. AmeriCorps members assisted with the cleanup efforts after Hurricane Katrina. And any natural disaster that you can think of, disaster corps participants, which are members from all AmeriCorps programs, come together to help with those efforts. And in addition to that, we offer job training. The job training that we offer in this program focuses on green infrastructure. So our members maintain green spaces and green infrastructure installations around the city of Peoria. And those sites, the number of sites is expansive and it continues to grow. And what they are doing is allowing the city of Peoria and its residents to facilitate cleaner drinking water. So by maintaining our green infrastructure installations, they are directly affecting and benefiting the citizens of Peoria through creating cleaner drinking water by addressing our combined sewer overflow problem. So these members have earned their OSHA 10 certification. They are graduating today, having completed successfully the PeoriaCorps program, and they are also in the process right now of completing their National Green Infrastructure certification. So I am immensely proud of them, because some of the curriculum is pretty rigorous, and being here every day doing work that requires physical labor in all elements of weather is daunting. We recognize that in this cohort we had a crew supervisor change. Our longtime crew supervisor, Darren Graves, who probably everybody in this room knows, was deployed to national service himself. And so we were able to bring on one of our AmeriCorps alum, Ms. Clara Gonzalez, who will speak here shortly, to take over that role. And she has done absolutely phenomenally in demonstrating the future of what the future after AmeriCorps can look like. So in addition to that, I'm going to allow Clara to come up here and just say a few brief words about her experience with these members. And then after that, Dr. Melody Green.
Hello. Thank you. Being a former crew supervisor, former crew cohort, that was the year of 2020. We had a program, and it just taught me a lot during that. That was my first time serving through the program, and it just really gave me the know-how to continue. And being offered the position, I just stepped in, and hopefully, that would made a bigger difference for the next cohort that's coming through. Working with the crew that I've supervised was very rewarding and enlightening, because the young people, they were still energetic, some being fresh out of high school, some had other careers plans, but it just gave us a better feel for the community to know that we still have people that are willing to serve in this capacity. And I just appreciate them. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. I wasn't going to speak, but I've been summoned. Just very briefly, I just want to say thank you to everybody who's here today. I see, well, first of all, I'm Melody Green. I'm the Chief Diversity and Inclusion Officer for the City of Peoria. See a very diverse crowd here, so I'm happy. That always makes me happy. Just very briefly, I want to say thank you, Amelia. This program would not be nearly as great as it is without you. You have kept us going, so I really appreciate it. And thank you, Clara, for coming back and helping us in lieu of Darren's military service. We could not go forward without you either, because everyone knows Amelia and I do not know how to go into the field and do that kind of work. To Jaylen, Benjamin, Nyja, and Erin, I just want to congratulate the four of you and let you know how much of a privilege it has been to be involved with you all's cohort. It may seem like a small thing, but it's not. In a difficult world, in a difficult job, in just a difficult life on a day-to-day basis for people, it's an honor to be able to work with you all and to see you start your careers and go out into the world and do good. And we'll be able to say you started here with the City of Peoria. So thank you again to everyone who has come today, and thank you all for the four of you for joining PeoriaCorps. And I look forward to seeing the good that you do.
All right, and now I have the pleasure of introducing our guest speaker, who we are very grateful to have here with us today. I'd like to introduce to you Councilman Andre Allen, who is also the Chief Diversity Officer for Peoria County.
Good afternoon. Now, when I got this invitation, I didn't know it was going to be this whole type of situation with media and all these different people here. And then over the weekend, I get an eye infection, so now I got these stupid glasses on, so don't judge me. They are not prescription, so don't call me out, okay? But I'm not going to be on the camera right now looking like Forrest Whitaker, though, so you're not going to do me like that. But I want to first off by saying, no, Forrest Whitaker, that's my dude, though. I'm just playing Godfather of Harlem. Don't come get me. Thank you, though, to Chief Green, and thank you to Amelia for the invitation to be here with you all. I'm so honored to be here to celebrate the successful completion of the PeoriaCorps 7th cohort and to recognize the dedication and hard work of every single one of you. Your journey with PeoriaCorps has been nothing short of extraordinary as you prepare to take the next step in your journey. I want to offer some words of encouragement. You all have shown resiliency, determination, and unwavering commitment to your goals. But let's unpack that a little bit. Resiliency is the ability to bounce back from setbacks, to keep pushing forward in the face of challenges. Did anybody have any setbacks throughout this process? Did anybody had to make some pivots? I know I had to pivot a few times. I'm a guy who got a 16 on the ACT twice. When I tried to take it a third time, my mom said she's not paying for it again, so I had to go to community college. All right? But that same school that I wanted to go to right out of high school, I'm currently a year from getting my PhD from. So in life, resiliency will happen. You have to demonstrate it at all times, and so you have to own those moments. Nelson Mandela said, "The greatest glory in living our lives is not in never failing, but in rising every time we fail." And you have shown that resiliency in abundance throughout your time with PeoriaCorps. You have faced obstacles and you have overcome them, learning and growing every step of the way. Let's talk about goal planning. Goal planning is essential for success, and each of you have demonstrated the power in setting and working towards your goals. You have identified your passions and taken steps to pursue them and made progress in achieving your dreams. But most importantly, you haven't showed the importance of staying consistent. Consistency is the key to success. Now, I might not be the smartest person in the room, but I'm the most hardest working and the most consistent. And through your consistent effort, dedication, and hard work, you have achieved so much during your time with PeoriaCorps. You've worked on green infrastructure projects, planting trees, harvesting and planting native plants, and maintaining green infrastructure practices around the city of Peoria. And we definitely appreciate that, especially as that combined stormwater overflow. You have earned your OSHA 10 certification for general industry and explored career opportunities. And as you move forward from PeoriaCorps, remember the lessons that you have learned here and continue to be resilient in the face of challenges and plan your goals and work towards them consistently. And never forget the values of the skills that you have attained through this wonderful program. Believe in the journey. First, remember that success is not the destination, but a journey. It's not about achieving a particular goal or a milestone, but the progress you make along the way. Don't be afraid to take risks and try new things and fail. Each failure is an opportunity to learn and grow and come back stronger than you ever were before. Second, never stop learning. The world is ever changing at an unprecedented pace. The skills and knowledge that you have today may not be enough for tomorrow. So stay curious, stay open-minded, and embrace lifelong learning. Take advantage of every opportunity to learn new skills, explore new ideas, and expand your horizons. Be comfortable being uncomfortable. Third, always remember that you are not alone. You have a network of supporters and mentors, many of them are in this room today, that will help guide you and that want to see you succeed. So don't be afraid to ask for help when you need it. Seek advice, seek guidance from those who have gone before you, and offer your own support and encouragement to others. It's always important to lift as we climb throughout the journey of life. Finally, be true to yourself. Stay grounded in your values, your passions, your purpose, and don't let anyone else define success for you. Stay in your lane. Trust your instincts, follow your heart, and live life on your own terms. I want to share a quote from Asia Tyson. Your journey has molded you for your greater good, and it was exactly what it needed to be. Don't think that you've lost time. It took each of you in every situation you've encountered to bring you to now. And now it's right on time. I encourage you all not only to be successful individuals, but to be the next leaders of our great city. Your time with PeoriaCorps has equipped you with the skills, the knowledge, and the passion to make a positive impact on our community. Use your resiliency, your determination, and your commitment to take on those challenges that our cities face and be the change that you want to see in the world. Remember, leadership is not about a title or a position, but about the actions you take to inspire and empower others. So be the voice for those who are unheard, and be the hope for the hopeless. Be the advocate for those who are underserved, and be the catalyst for positive change. The future in our city is in your hands now, and I have no doubt that you will make it a brighter and better place for all. In closing, I want to offer my heartfelt congratulations once again to the PeoriaCorps graduating class of 2023. Give it up for them. Give it up. You are truly an inspiration to us all, and I have no doubt that you will continue to make a positive impact on our community and the world. Thank you.
All right. Now, during this time, we invite our PeoriaCorps graduates to come forward and share anything they'd like to share about their experience. And so I'm just going to give you a very brief introduction to each one of them, and if they would like to come forward and share something, they may, but at least stand up when I call your name, please. All right, first off, Jaylen Green. Jaylen doesn't want to speak, but Jaylen is a graduate of Richwoods High School. This is his first job experience, and he has kept every one of us in here laughing and positive. We were sharing what our strengths are. On Friday, we were all talking about what our strengths are, and Jaylen said, "I don't complain," and that's absolutely on point. Both myself and Clara, we all said that Jaylen reminds us of our own sons. He's quiet. He's funny. When he does contribute something, it's usually humorous, but he 100% doesn't complain. He was here day in and day out. We could always expect to see him, and I know myself personally, I really appreciated the energy that he brought to the room and brought to this building, so thank you, Jaylen. All right. Benjamin Reyes. Benjamin is a civil engineering student at Bradley University. He's a native of Chicago, the city of Chicago. So this has probably been a little bit of a different experience for him. But Benjamin has brought great energy to this program and also a lot of knowledge. He certainly taught me things I didn't know, and probably taught all of us things we didn't know in this program. He's great at pointing things out and coming up with solutions. And he definitely also always keeps us laughing with what we like to call his old man Ben humor. But Ben, you've been an absolute pleasure to have here. Go ahead.
Sorry.
All right. Yes, Nyja Robinson. Nyja. All right, Nyja is also a graduate of Richwoods High School. She came here with a pretty decent background in manufacturing. And I can see that she was probably always a powerhouse in the workplace because she definitely has a lot of leadership qualities. She came to work, ready to work. She's come to work in all conditions. She's always ready to work. And she does help keep other people on task as well. She has great energy. She's not afraid to speak up. She's not afraid to ask questions. She's a very resilient individual. And again, it's been a real pleasure to have her here. Nyja, do you want to say anything? All right, Ms. Erin Williams. So Erin is actually a graduate of Lincoln High School, but she is native to this area. She worked 2 jobs, so she was here and worked another job during this program, and she still managed to brighten our week on a regular basis. Erin is bubbly and happy. She is always keeping other people accountable because she's not afraid to reach out to them by phone, text message, etc. if they're not where she thinks they should be. And as you can see, she has a great smile. She's kept us all entertained as well. And as long as we don't give her caffeine, she's a great person to have around. And again, congratulations to all of you. You guys have we've done new things with this cohort that we didn't do in the past. And we also ran into some hurdles that we didn't have in the past. And you guys have done amazingly well. You've been resilient. You've been consistently in attendance. We had some differing schedules, and it didn't stop you or keep you from being successful. You've maintained a positive, happy outlook, and that's important when you work with the public. It's not always easy. Sometimes we run into different commentary from different people that think we could be doing something in a different way, et cetera, and you guys have really you've been a great representation of this program and also of the city of Peoria in general. So I am really grateful to have been working with you. I echo some of the sentiments of Chief Allen in that working with young people it's tremendous. And as we get older and we realize that time is further and further in our rearview mirror, it's a little bit easier to see how important that time is and what a lucky time you're in right now. You're in this time of transition, but where your whole future awaits you. And you can really do anything that you want to do. It's not going to be easy. And you can't be afraid to turn around and start over, and you may run into barriers. Sometimes things don't look the way you thought they were. Sometimes your timelines change. Sometimes your future goals change. But really, this time that you guys are in your life, to be able to share that with you, that's the greatest blessing that I have working in this program. So thank you for that and for making this past 6 months a great experience for all of us.
Thank you.
All right. And with that, I'm going to ask Ms. Clara to come forward. And we have the thing we all came here for, right? You guys as diplomas. You're excited. So what we'll do is we'll call you up and then come forward, collect your diploma and some other fun things we have for you, and then you can go back and sit down. Okay. And see, we should have done this in the reverse order probably. Actually, I'm going to. Should I start? Yeah, let's start with Erin. All right, Miss Erin. Come on up.
Well, I think you get it first with it.
Yeah. Come over to me. I'm going to move these over. So I have for you your certificate of completion, signed by the mayor. It's a picture of all of us.
It's cute.
Okay, and a program so that you have one. Your AmeriCorps keychain and your AmeriCorps lapel pin. I know you wear that.
Okay.
Congratulations.
Step over here now?
Yeah. All together? Yes.
All right, Amelia.
We're all about the same height and play the shortest. Okay. All right, so next, Nyja. Here, we'll shorten this up. I'll come up there. Check and make sure that's you. Does that look good?
Thank you.
All right, Benjamin. Mr. Benjamin Reyes, I present to you.
Thank you.
These are for you. All right. Now you get to look over that. I better see some real smiles in those pictures, guys. I need something to remember you by. Jaylen Green. All right, Jaylen Green.
Yeah, that's me.
That's you.
I stand in the middle.
Yep, you stand in the middle. There we go. All right. All right. Put it up for it balls out. Yes, and that's for you.
Thank you.
Okay. And with that, we do have cake and some refreshments out here. So we invite you guys to join us for cake if you would like. And thank you so much for coming and helping us celebrate these guys. It's really been a pleasure. And don't think you're getting out of here without talking to me and stopping by and visiting, because you're not. All right, that concludes our ceremony. Thank you.